And I want to say, again, thank you for holding this hearing. Although I'm not a member of this subcommittee, I wanted to be here, not just as original co-sponsor of this bill, but I truly believe that this will change a lot of the perception about the Latino community, not just in the United States, but also help us out with our allies in Latin America to understand the importance of the contributions of Latinos around the world. And I still wanted to be here to say thank you to my colleague, Congressman Jose Serrano, who introduced this bill, H.R. 2420. And this bill, we want to just honor the countless contributions made by Latinos to the United States by establishing this Smithsonian Museum. And as all of you have already said, Latinos have played a pivotal role throughout American history. In our case, for more than 500 years, we have shaped the United States as military leaders, entrepreneurs, pioneers in science, sports, and in the arts field, as activists, jurists, diplomats, and as elected officials. According to the latest census figures, the U.S. Hispanic population reached out a record of 59.9 million in 2018. That means that we now represent 18% of our nation's population, and that's a big number. It's then clear that we should understand the United States history and what our nation represents, including the struggles, the ideals, and fundamental values. And that's the reason requires that we also understand and tell the story of the American Latino community. It's long overdue that we establish this museum right here in our nation's capital to help us achieve that. And as Puerto Rico's sole representative in Congress, this is also something personal to me. I represent more Latinos than any other member of Congress, representing 3.2 million of them. And our island has been part of the U.S. since 1898, American citizens since 1917, and since then we have contributed greatly to this nation in all fields of endeavor, both in war and also in peace. More than 250,000 men and women serve honorably in our armed services, fighting alongside with our fellow Americans in every conflict since World War I, and many have paid the ultimate sacrifice. And having said that, countless of them are being recognized, like the Buccaneers, the 65 Infantry Regiment in the Korean War, as well as many others in different areas. However, I think the legacy goes beyond military service. We do have people like Jose Ferrer, Raúl Juliá, Rita Moreno, our Sonia Sotomayor, Roberto Clemente, and many others. They're just a few of examples of the many Puerto Ricans that had contributed in every facet of American life. Same thing happened with many other Latinos across the nation. For me, it's an honor to have Ms. Dolores Huerta here. I mean, you are an example of si se puede, of how things can be done in your fight for the rights of our people, as well for the women's movement. I think is important for my generation as well. Nevertheless, I just want to say that I believe establishing this National Museum will help us better convey our story and honor our countless contributions to the United States. And in that sense, I want to say welcome to Ambassador